Skyfall kicks ass. Great movie. I'm not gonna even really bother reviewing it or anything, because it's, go to Rotten Tomatoes. They said it all there, like 93%. It's earned it. It's a good movie. It's proven itself. Maybe even the best James Bond movie. One of those rare James Bond movies that can actually be called a good movie, period, and not just a good James Bond movie. Just a damn good film. Really, just tight action adventure, political thriller. That James Bond theme song comes up, and you feel it. It feels like a part of the movie, and not just something that's tacked on to remind you that it's the James Bond show. No, good times, good times. It harkens back to the legacy of this enduring figure in popular culture. It puts him on a precipice which he hasn't really had because he's lacked dignity in so many of his previous outings. This really makes him seem like an enduring figure, something worthy of our appreciation, on par with, say, Sherlock Holmes, or other people who are not real, but that we like Zebra Girl. Anyway, I don't really have any problems with the movie. I could pick nits about this or that plot hole, but it's an action movie, and even the best action movies are going to have a few plot holes, because real life just isn't that much fun, so, at least not in my experience, not usually. There was that time I saved the world, but you don't want to hear about that. Anyway, no, like I'm saying, good movie. It deserves its praise. Might even see it at the Oscars this year. Who knows? This year? Next year? When are the next Oscars? I don't know anything. Anyway, so yeah, Daniel Craig, kick-ass James Bond movie, just across the board, excellent movie. Really excellent movie. But there is one thing. And this might just be me. I'd like for you to help me here, because I'm a little confused. I don't know if this is just the old stupid brain acting up, and I'm overlooking something obvious. But the film ends on a very upbeat note. James walks into his office. He's settled. There's Moneypenny. He's got the new M, and it just really feels like he's coming to his own, and he's ready to be the James Bond, the quintessential James Bond, has arrived. And it's going to be hard to top this in the next movie, let me tell you. There's one thing, though. Am I mad, or didn't the bad guys win? It's like Javier Bardem's Silva, excellent villain, really creepy, sinister guy, a genuine Moriarty to Bonds' Sherlock Holmes, to bring up Sherlock Holmes again. The guy was crazy, and he was on this personal vendetta against Judi Dench's M. All he really wanted to do, though, was kill her. I mean, I know he wanted to look her in the eye so that she'd know that it was he who broke her, and he wanted to break her emotionally or ideologically or something. And he did not die with a smile on his face. To be sure, James Bond killed him, got the last word in, but in the end, all he really was trying to do was kill M. And he did. Not personally, but he called his gang out to this isolated house where James Bond and co., his sidekicks, put together this elaborate gauntlet of traps, and M died. In fact, James didn't really actually save anyone in this movie. Not very much. I mean, he killed the bad guy. He killed Silva, which was something. That was good. Except that doesn't really count either, because Silva was already suicidal. I mean, dude had a gun up to his head. He was begging M to put him out of his misery. So I'm just having trouble seeing where the good guys get off smiling and patting each other on the back in the end of this movie. Because they didn't really seem to do anything right. M's dead. Silva got what he wanted. The best they could say was that they managed to send him packing with a frowny face instead of a smiley face. Now, again, I might be wrong. Maybe I'm overlooking something elementary. I hope I am. Because I prefer happy endings in general, especially when the characters act like they're in a happy ending. So, if I'm missing something, I want you to tell me how it's a happy ending. If you've seen Skyfall, well, I hope you have, otherwise I just spoiled everything for you. But I want for you to tell me in the comments how this is a happy ending. Because I want to know. It really seems like James lost everything. His car got blown up. M freaking died. His house got blown up. Somebody brought up the point. Shouldn't he be arrested or something? I mean, he kidnapped M, used her as a human target, and she got hit and died. Why is he in the winner's circle? Please, tell me. How did the good guys win? Be creative, by all means. Because as it is, I've been racking my brains, and I just... Because it seems like by rights, this should be the most melancholic ending to a James Bond film since On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Well, anyway, I leave it to you. Help?